What's up, everybody? It's Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot, where it is Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where Leo is at in your chart. If you feel like you resonate, sweet. If not, go watch one of my other 5 channels, okay? Or other 4 channels. I have 5 total here on YouTube. We're going to check out Leo vibes today. So if you're here during the live, thumbs up, click the live chat button and interact with me wherever it pops up on your device. And of course, for each and every one of you, thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love, and your requests for reads. Let's jump into the reading screen, shall we, and get going with this amazing reading today. That's right, Fred. Let's do this thing. For those of you that don't know me, I am a law of attraction, success, and wellness coach. I've written 2 books so far. If you would like to learn how to manifest and what you do that gets in the way of your manifestations, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero, which is right here on the shelf behind me. And I also have The Art of Aloneness, which is on Amazon currently. Let us do this thing. I feel like singing today, like operatic singing. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get here. I am Feather. Please be 18 and up, because you really don't know what I'm going to say. Most of the time you don't. Give me just a second. Oh, Fred is telling me to clean my decks up. Okay. Leo vibes. What's going on for my Leos? My Leos. Alright. So there's some things that are going on my Leos. Alright. Soul's journey. Leos. Got some water on my table. Thank you, Fred. From my diffuser. All right, here we go. For Leo's, for Leo tribe, for anyone and everyone that will be attracted to this, that need the message the most. Okay. So, what I'm getting first, okay, first we have friendship, we have adversity, and we have balance. Okay, let's see where this takes us. Oh, this is beautiful energy. I love the subtle greens, the subtle blues, the pinks and the mauves. This is beautiful. And the purple, spirituality, healing, heart-centered healing, love, expansion, trust. This is actually a beautiful dance of energy here. Like, this is almost like a light tower. So you may be the center of attention right now. You may be the beacon of light for you in your friendship circle or in your business or career, okay? Wow, this is nice. I like this. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So some of you are the beacon of light for friends, for family members, for people. So some of you, just remember that what you... Like, walk the talk. What am I hearing here? Walk the talk. This is all channeled from Fred. What are you saying to me, Fred? Walk the talk. Sometimes being the center of attention or being the one that everybody goes to isn't necessarily easy. I mean, you may feel like you're pulled in different directions. You may get stressed, especially for those of you that do what I do or are therapists or counselors. This is almost like you're a counselor or therapist for your friendship circle, okay? But people come to you for advice. People come to you with their issues because, well, you're strong enough to assist them in overcoming it, to helping them get through it, to walking them through it, helping them to understand what it is they're going through. Okay, so this is the challenge. So I accept the challenges are the best way to learn, but you know that what you bring to the table is like people flock to you or a moth to a flame. So you may feel like you attract the weirdest energies. You may feel like you attract the strangest relationships, or that everybody always comes to you. So remember, over the next month or so, that when people are coming to you, it's because they trust you. And that takes courage, you know, for somebody to step up to you and say, hey, you know, can we repair our friendship? Or you've got a friend that steps to you and says, you know, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing here. You may feel like it's a little bit of a challenge. Like, why me? Why is it always me that comes to their aid? Why are they always coming at me? but it's because you have the strength to, whatever your inner light is, your inner truth, or whatever it is that you have, it's, you attract these things to you because you can help. So you may be just a natural healer, you know? Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So remember to, when these people come to you, when these people are attracted to you, just remain non-judgmental. Do your best to remain balanced, and don't let it overwhelm you when these people, I feel like it's something that happens naturally. You know, some of you are like, why? Okay. In the past, it has been a conflict. For those of you that have attracted relationships that have just been stressful, overwhelming, stressful. And this could be employment ships, friendships, family ships, love ships. What's up, Smooth? How are you doing? Good morning, beautiful. Some of you may not understand why people are always, you're always attracting fixer-uppers and things like that. It's because you are a beacon, you know. You are somebody, you either are a natural healer, or some of you are attracting these kinds of individuals to you because you need your own healing. You need your own balance and alignment. And remember, don't judge others, because you've probably got something going on inside of yourself that's potentially needing to be fixed, okay? Or healed or brought into alignment in some way, shape, or form, okay? So some of you may have some anxiety. Some of you may have some issues where you just keep attracting this kind of stuff to you. Yeah, there you go. You've been through the battles, so you keep attracting these kinds of things to you, whether it's friendships, family ships, love ships, whatever. You've gone around in this cycle. I don't even know what I'm going to attract. I have no idea what I'm going to label this, but Leo vibes, what I'm seeing here is you have trust issues, and you attract people that anchor that, or that frustration and trust issues are the two things that I feel coming through here. And when you have some deeper issues here, because you have been through some battles, you may be dealing with some stress from past wounding. And when you have this on a deeper level that you're still holding on to, you're going to attract people of all shapes and sizes to you, but that mirror this to you so that you can repair it, so that you can fix it and bring it into balance. Yeah, people that are not trustworthy. I'm telling you, people that frustrate you, that aren't trustworthy, good God. Third-party situations, resentments, people who are angry, resentful, people who aren't on your level emotionally. These are not good situations. This is the stuff that you attract when you have deeper healing to do. And I don't like saying, oh, you're not healed. No, it's just something that you're holding on to vibrationally, subconsciously or consciously, where you continually attract these kinds of situations over and over to you, whether it be the one person or multiple people. You attract fixer-uppers. You attract people who aren't on your level emotionally, who don't want to get on the same page. Third-party situations, or people who just want to throw you into bed and use you and then just off again. People who tell you, they present as one thing. You think they're this king, or this queen. You think that they're the end all be all, and they're golden, or they're good, or they're responsible, and they're adept, and that they're reliable and supportive, and then it turns out that they're not. They're the absolute opposite of what you expect, what you expected, or what you wanted. And then this continues the cycle. This continues the cycle. Leos, it continues the cycle of repetition. It's you don't want to deal with this. You love yourself. You love them. You let them go. And then you're in that stress and wounding, and then it happens all over again. You attract another person into your life, and then you go through the same process again and again, again and again and again. So it's at this juncture, this point right now, we are having to learn how to do this healing so that we don't do this. So what do my Leos need to know in order to? They mirror your deep fears, your deep wounding. Oh God. And it's everything. It's like people you work with, your employment. It affects all areas of your life, especially relationships, and even on your own stability in the 3D with money, your friendships, everything. It's like people only give you so much, where they, oh yeah, you're my best friend. And then it's like, they show up this much of the time. A best friend should be showing up this much of the time, and they show up this much of the time. Or, oh yeah, I'm this great and wonderful Oz, and I'm this wonderful, powerful being, and I'm this great and wonderful relationship, and then they show up this much. Leos are like, why does this keep happening? Because it's a deeper thing that you've got going on. All right, Fred. Fred is our connection to source. Fred is basically like my line of defense, so that all of your energies, and Fred is the universe. This is what we call the universe, but Fred is like my connection. It's easy for us to, we've all named Fred on Get Feathered, my main channel here on YouTube. You may want to check it out. Links in the description. Keeps the negativity stuff away, but filters in the all-knowing information that I need, and it makes it fun for me and all of us too. Fred, it was like you attract these people moth to a flame. You're like the beacon of light, and you're a beacon of light because of this, because you are a humanitarian for some of you. Some of you have extremely big hearts. You're non-argumentative. You don't fight. You don't, and a lot of you don't hold your own ground, or you don't fight for yourself, or in some regards, because you're a very deeply loving person, very large love, very big heart. And if you don't put up strong boundaries and know that you need to sometimes stand your ground and fight for yourself, and that's when you say enough is enough. This is where Leos are like, enough is enough. It's time. I'm tired of repeating this cycle. It's repetitive. It's happened multiple times with multiple people for some of you. I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to face the truth of this, and I'm ready to heal it and get spiritual guidance. I'm ready to ask for help to assist me in this. Congratulations, because you are loving yourself. You're being your own best friend here, and you're ready to connect to whatever it is to get out of this cycle. Okay, let's see. You good? I'm good. We good? Hey, everybody in the shadows. What's up? You good? I'm good. We good. You good? I'm good. We good. I'm very proud of you, Leos, for wanting to face this. I mean, even if you didn't realize it when you came here to watch this, or facing this kind of thing isn't always easy, but you're ready to learn from this challenge. You've been challenged with it so much that you're tired. You're like, okay, I'm ready to push through this because I'm ready for better. You're ready to persevere because actually you now are loving yourself to the point where you're like, let's face this. Let's face off with this, and Sasha, what the fuck are you doing? I just got Face Off, Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. I love that movie, by the way. What the fuck it's almost like you're ready to come face to face with this reality. This may be a situation you're going through where you're just like, okay, I'm done. What do I need to do here? Okay, there's some of you need to just be an asshole. Okay, it's an 18 and up show. There it is. Some of you just need to be an asshole, and you need to stand your ground. And some of you need to just, I told you, you don't fight for yourself, or you don't stand your ground, or you don't put up those defenses when you need to. You know, you just let people walk all over you, or you just take whatever's given. No, 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 no. It is time for you now to actually review this. So if you're dealing with these situations right now, the best thing that you can do, best course of action, some of you may need some therapy. Some of you may need counseling or therapy, and that's okay. Get the help you need, because that's what it's there for. Some of you need to pull or restrain your energy, like pull your energy back and do the reflecting. Okay. Take the time to see, who is this person? What benefit are they in my life? And how did they present, and how will this benefit me moving forward? Okay. How do we work together? How can we work together? And is this a good fit? And some of you still need to do some healing because you're still carrying some heartache or heart pain, some pain of the past. Okay. Some painful thoughts with you. Just pull back your energy from these situations, or even from dating for a while, or from whatever situation it is, and review this. Recognize this, whatever the cycle is that you keep repeating with people or things that keeps you just keep attracting the same shit. Well, it's because you're not balanced. And you need to do a deeper level of healing. We'll get some cards on that for Wheel of Fortune, for the Wheel of Fortune to spin in your favor, for you to get a change here, a big, beautiful change from whatever this was. You've got to do some healing here. Let's look at what you need to review or reflect upon. And some of you just need to be a badass and be mean. You know, if somebody is lying to you, if you haven't been standing your ground, if you haven't been putting up strong defenses, if you haven't been putting up healthy boundaries, the Emperor does it. Okay? Especially if you're dealing with controlling individuals, or people who are, some of you don't have, or you're having some issues with your self-esteem. That's not good. You can't just let anybody and everybody run over you. I mean, you can if you want to, and judging you. But if you have lack of self-esteem or low self-esteem issues, you're going to let anybody just come along and be like, hey, baby, what's up? You know? Can't do that. I mean, you can, but it's really important for you to review what it is you're doing and what it is you're allowing. Who are you allowing to get past your defenses? Okay. So again, some of you just need to look at and review what it is you truly want, because you're telling me you want something different. You want to change. You're wanting something different. You're wanting your ships to come in, but what's been coming in, like you are the beacon here. You are the lighthouse, and you're wanting your ships to see it. Well, the ships that are coming in are not the ships you're wanting. They are ones that are resentful, angry, bitter, sex only, players, narcissistic tendencies, aggressive, overly aggressive, extremely controlling. Oof. These are negative situations that your beacon or your lighthouse is attracting to you. Okay? So this is why you need to heal whatever this is. The fact that you don't have healthy boundaries, or maybe you don't even know what a healthy relationship looks like, or healthy connections, friendships, family ships, love ships, employment ships too. And it creates an imbalance, because you're not using your intuition, or you're not learning some sort of lesson, or you're not looking at situations with wisdom and experience. Okay, so it's time to use that hermit energy and go within and reflect on what's been going on. There's a deeper level of healing that needs to happen. It's time to balance. What do we need to balance in order to get this? Your love cups. Okay? Self-love. So, Some of you you've dealt with a lot of arguments. Some of you have been juggled, third parties. Some of you, it's been rejection. Some of you, you weren't chosen. You were put as an option and you weren't chosen, or you dealt with individuals that didn't want commitment. Some of you could have went through divorces. All kinds of stuff. Okay, it's showing up a lot. There's a lot showing up, and you just allow situations because you have a big, beautiful heart. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're open to give and love and do and assist in whatever connections these are. But what it is you continually attract, or you go through a cycle of where, again, it's showing me a second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, that you do this cycle over and over with the same person or multiple people or everybody in your life, where you give, and then what you get in return is negative. Like, you get people who are players, who are just playing you, who are just friends with benefits, players, people who just like to play games. They don't want to solidify anything. They're not on your level, and you're wanting somebody with cups, and you keep attracting situations that are not at all what it is you're wanting. So universe is saying it's time for you to take a step back and do some healing here. You need to do some introspection and do some deeper healing and figure out what it is that you're not putting in place, or how do you, in all situations, how do you just, if you lack self-esteem, or you have issues with self-esteem, self-confidence, self-worth, you're going to just let whoever it is walk in your door. You're going to accept it because you want love on a big level. So if somebody says, "Oh, I love you," and they step towards you, you're going to be like, "Oh my God," you're going to fawn all over that because that's what you're wanting here. When you need to address the other stuff. Is there stability? What benefit do you bring to my table? What do you bring? What worth do you bring to this connection? How do you bring? What do I bring? What do you bring? And does it make sense? Can you build a strong foundation with another person? And taking your time to get to know somebody, not rushing into it. Because a lot of you've been waiting so long, or you wait for something to happen and you rush into it without even looking ahead and thinking, okay, it's time for you to not rush into things. You need to pull back your energy and just observe people, situations, and your relationship connections from now on, so that you get a better outcome. Because rushing into things, no. That's when you that's when you have problems. Wow, Spirit is saying all kinds of stuff to you. So this is when the problem happens. You attract those people, or you allow people to manipulate your emotions. Okay. You get happy about this, you're out here dating, or you're wanting somebody to return, and some of you may be waiting for somebody to return, but it's like anything in life, you're waiting for happiness. You should never wait for happiness. You should be happy within yourself, all on your own. Some of you are wanting to date. You're wanting to get out there and just enjoy life and family and fun and the enjoyment. Okay. And it's all about you having the courage to face whatever this is that you need to reflect upon. Just this is truth. This is clarity with the sun. So there's something you need to take action on, Leo, before you can even start dating or begin to attract better opportunities, things that you will want to participate in. Okay? Because what you're doing now is you're attracting people who are, or situations that they could say one thing and do another. They could say all they want to, but what are they doing? Okay? what is the benefit to the connection? Yeah, this is like somebody, oh, yeah, come work for me. Come work for me. Yeah, no problem. We'll get you on board next week. Blah, 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 blah. You get there, you interview, and then 3 months later, you're still waiting for the job. Or, oh, yeah, we'll pay you what you're worth. Yeah, come on. You just leave them and you come over to us. You get over there and nothing changes. It's even worse than it was before you left the other situation, the other job, you know? You got to be able to look ahead, plan ahead, and truly know your worth and what it is you want moving forward, because you're attracting negative situations to you left and right, because there is a self-esteem or self-worth or self-confidence thing that you've got going on. And I'm not allowed to tell you too much. I just have to tell you you need to slow down. Don't move too fast in any situation. Sit back and observe. Yeah, sit back and observe, because some of you are overgivers and you're just so ready. You're so ready to love and some of you underneath it all, you may still be upset, or so a lot of you are overgivers, but some of you on an emotional level, you may still be depressed or upset about a betrayal or an ending that happened. Okay? And you really need to focus on your own stability right now. Focus on what it is you want in life, yours, and focus on building your stronghold, your 3D reality, your, and stay strong and independent and free while you get to know these other situations. Some of you, again, it's therapy or it's counseling. Others of you in situations, it's just like, take a step back and observe the situations you're attracting to you. Okay. Nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. But when you are in alignment as the 9 of Pentacles and you are good on your own, you don't need anybody else. You don't need to push your energy towards anybody else, and you don't need to overgive. So it's a situation of going from an overgiver and depleting yourself in situations, and finally just taking your energy back and saying, hold on, I'm going to see this clearly for what it is before I take any action on it. Because I know I want my ships to come in ways that I want to celebrate them. I want them to look like I want. Get my book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero, and learn how to manifest. The link is in the description. This is one of those moments where it's like a simple twist, a simple tweak can get you what it is you're wanting. And this is that pivotal moment where it's like, just pivot just a little bit and you'll swoosh the basket when you take your shot. It's like just a small pivot. And when you shoot your shot, nothing but net, babies. You know what I'm saying? Basketball. I'm sorry, y'all. I love sports. Anyway, so for those of my Leos out there, it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. If this is resonating for you, I totally love and appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I want to say that it's just a small tweak. It's just pull your energy back and observe the situations that you're in. How are they benefiting you? Are you letting people just come into your life willy-nilly and you're just like accept them for whatever? That's a beautiful thing to a degree. But when you are actually wanting something specific, you are knowing what you want and you're waiting for your next steps. You're waiting for that thing, your ship, the thing to celebrate, the connections, the friendships, the partnerships that bond and blend with you. Okay? That you know you are ready to take action on. The ones that you know you can move your energy towards without a doubt. Okay? You're wanting that. So it's a small pivot, nothing but net, when you decide to take your shot or shoot your basket. And it's until then, until you make this determination or until you observe what it is you are allowing in and how you're allowing people in, friendships, family ships, love ships, employment ships, whatever it is, You need to balance yourself, focus on you and your own finances for a while, you and your own, being content within yourself, being independent, kind of holding your energy back, staying strong while you figure out, am I overgiving? Am I depleting myself emotionally? And am I betraying myself in connections by allowing myself to continue this cycle? How do I stop that cycle? You stop giving. You stop you stop giving your love openly to just anybody and everybody. What does this Nine of Pentacles want to tell Leos? Okay. Sometimes we have to be an asshole, and we have to sever ties, and we have to make those strong decisions in love. Okay. The Lovers is out here. The King of Swords is in reverse. King of Swords doesn't question anything and can be horrible and detached and sever ties without asking any questions. So sometimes we have to get mean and we have to stand up for ourselves. And it's a big, big choice. Okay? Some of us are holding on to relationships, or we're holding on to connections. We're waiting for a return from somebody that may have really, really did a number on us. Verbally abusive, maybe even possibly narcissistic, maybe rejected us or left us feeling like, we weren't worthy. Once you take a step back, you stop fighting yourself on this. And you close out that cycle or these cycles. You listen to your intuition in regards to connections, because some of you are holding on to people. Some of you are holding on to situations. Some of you just continue to repeat cycles like this. When you decide to finally heal this, look at it. Don't deny it. Don't fight yourself on it. There's no internal conflict here, Leos. It's just sit back and reflect on the chapters, the lessons you need to learn, the lessons you've learned, and the leveling up you've done, and what it is you truly want. Don't fight yourself over it. Don't battle yourself anymore over this. Once you decide to heal this or close out these chapters of these kinds of cycles, you get new love. It's a different kind of love. It's a different kind of love. It's a true love connection. But the Lovers came out here twice, but the Lovers under here, the first one, is a huge choice that you have to make in regards to love. And it's about self-love. And that is what's underneath it all. Closing out chapters, loving yourself enough to sever ties with and be mean if you need to be. Be mean to yourself by saying enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this kind of stuff anymore, because you're the one that continues to allow it. You continue to be the beacon that allows people that are broken, messed up, broken relationships, that you just accept the strays. You're always accepting the strays, and that's sweet and all, but when it comes to a solid, stable relationship, you want a true love pair. You want a true love connection. And if you're a Nine of Pentacles, where you can handle your shit all on your own with or without another person, the only thing that you got to fix now, the pivot, is self-love. Self-love. Once you choose self-love, love yourself for a while. You know what? Maybe somebody turned you down, cut you off. Maybe you got divorced. Maybe somebody put you as an option. Maybe you were rejected by others. Be willing to accept a loss there. I'll take a loss because the next game I'm winning. Why? Because I'm going to learn to pivot. And every time I get in my spot, my sweet spot, I'm going to pivot just right. Swoosh. Every time I take my step back, swoosh. Nothing but net. The next game I'm going to be winning. Why? Because I'm learning self-love here. I'm going to take time to sit back, reflect, and love myself enough to say, I'm done with this. Feather, I'm done with this. I want a true love pair. Whatever and however long it takes, I'm not going to accept that kind of garbage anymore. I'm closing out these cycles. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? You need to sit back. You need to reflect. And you need to think about who it is you're allowing into your life. Because you get to choose. You get to choose. You get to control who and what comes in and out of your life from here on out. Get the book. I tell you how to do it. You're learning how to pivot, and the pivot sometimes, it ain't easy, even though you're great on your own. Sometimes we don't realize that we just allow strays. We allow whatever to come our way. We don't have to just accept whatever comes our way anymore. We get to choose. So see it clearly. Is this something that's going to make me happy? Is it truly what I'm waiting? Is this the ship I'm waiting to dock? Is this the ship that my lighthouse is calling in? Because a lighthouse can attract all kinds of ships from far away. From a distance. If they're around you, they're going to come in. But you get to choose which ship you get on. You understand? So review each ship that comes along and think about it. Is this really what I want to get? Do I want to take this trip on this ship? Do I really want to get on this ship? Is this ship the one that I want to get on? Review them. Step back. Don't move so fast. Don't start having sex on the first date. Reserve your heart energy because you're ready. Your heart space is open and ready. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. You are ready for a new love, and you are ready for a true love pair. So start paying attention to the things and the people that your lighthouse is attracting. Because you're coming into alignment with a true love pair. A soul bond, a true love pair. But you get to choose which ship you get on. And if you have dealt with these kinds of, I'm picking up strays, I accept whatever comes my way, you're the one that you're the one that needs to step back the furthest and just review it. I'm not making a move on this just yet. I'm going to see who you are, and I'm going to see how you are, or I'm going to put my questions together of things I absolutely must have in a connection. Do you fit that? And start reviewing those things. Don't just accept whatever comes your way. You have a choice now. In case you didn't know. Them's the words, them's the messages. You're calling in a new love, true love, babies. But self-love comes first. And self-love can simply be counseling, therapy, releasing this kind of stuff from the past, closing out chapters of the past with prior connections. And some of you, it is just being able to sit back and observe the people that you're dating and the people that are coming into your life now so that you get to decide. You get to decide. Is it what I want? Is it what I want? Is this person truly what I want? Okay. Moving forward, it's just a simple pivot. Swoosh. Nothing but net, babies. I'm Feather. Until next time, check out my description box and click some links and go subscribe to my other channels here on YouTube. This was, them's the words, them's the messages for today. Sometimes we have to be aggressive. Sometimes we have to, be aggressive to ourselves. And sometimes we have to look like the asshole, but that's okay. It's not about what anybody perceives us as, as long as we're not hurting anybody, excessively. What matters most is, are we getting what we want? Okay. If you have to turn somebody down, or you have to tell somebody no, or whatever, like, hey, I'm not really sure this is what I want. This is not really what I'm looking for. Sometimes people take offense to that, but that's okay. It's not their life, it's yours. So be willing to do what it takes to get what it is you want in your life, because it is your journey. It is your life. You get to choose, and don't let what anybody else says to you deter you from that and what it is you truly desire, because there will be those people that try and make you feel guilty because you have a beautiful heart for choosing something you really want. Oh, you don't want me. Oh, you don't want me. Oh, you don't want this. So fine. You know what? Those are the ones you really don't want to be with. If you're going to be with somebody, or you're going to attract somebody into your life that says something similar to, oh, you don't want to be with me, or you're not going to choose me. No, you want to be with somebody mature that says, okay, well, At least we tried. I appreciate that. Or, just let me know when you're ready. Take your time and do your healing, do your therapy, do your reflecting. And, I'll be here waiting for your call. Whatever. The persons that you truly want in your life are going to be understanding. And especially if you decide to slow down, like, hey, slow down, let's not move too fast in this, you'll know which ones to close the cycle on and which ones it's a lesson sometimes we have to learn. But that lesson is on which ones to go all in on and which ones to release. Okay? So it's like, oh, let's I'm not really feeling comfortable in this, or I'm really not interested in a relationship right now, or I'm not really interested in, in changing my job just yet, but thank you for the opportunity, that kind of stuff. Hey, if they want you, they're going to try again, or they're going to sit there and accept the fact that, it's your choice and that you have to review and reflect on things before you just go jumping in. Is when you jump head first in without actually looking at stuff, it gets you in trouble sometimes. And I think that's what's gotten you in trouble in the past. Them's the words, them's messages. I'm Feather, I'm out. Namaste.